Hi everybody, this is Julie with Beadaholique, and in this video I want to share with you a tip when it comes to choosing your colors when you're making a beading pattern. So this came about because I'm actually in the middle of a pattern right now. I wanted to show you what I've got. So this here is my beading pattern. It's going to be a little beaded focal, and I'm actually going to do a video showing you how to make this little beaded focal and how to connect some jump rings to it to make it easy to attach to. But I created this pattern based upon these 4 beads. And when I first selected them, I thought, wow, that's really great. They're good colors, they're high contrast. So if you squint your eyes, they all look different. That's one way you can pick out some colors when you're working on a color palette for a design is squint your eyes. And if each one of them kind of pops out and looks separate from the other, you know you're doing good with your contrast. So these were my 4 colors. I put them into my pattern and then I started beading. And this is what I ended up with. So I've got this little guy right here. And what I started to realize as I continued on was that gold along with that pink are 2 actually similar to each other. So they both have a metallic to them. So they have a very, very similar shine. And because of that, they blur together. Like here I've got a stripe of gold to make the diamond outer of the cream. And then I have another stripe of gold starting right here, and you can't even see it. It just disappears. So what I decided to do is take away the gold, leave just these 3 colors, and then on my pattern, I'm just replacing everywhere that was gold with cream. So I have wider swaths of the cream, which is always good when you're doing a pattern. It's always the thicker the lines, the easier they are to read. But now look at how much easier it is to read that pink chevron and to really see the pattern pop. So my pattern's going to be a little bit more simplistic, but it's going to read a lot better. So that is my tip when you are choosing colors for a bead pattern. 1, make sure they're high contrast, which I actually thought they were here, but also make sure that their shine level, the amount of shine or the type of shine they have, has contrast as well. So it's nice to mix and match mattes, metallics, heavy shines, transparents, opaques, whatever you're doing, try to get that contrast going. And don't be afraid to stop and look at your work and see if it's actually working. Don't follow through on a pattern just because you made it. You can always change it. But I do think that this new piece here that just has the 3 colors is a little bit more simplified, and we don't have those metallics next to each other, is going to read a lot better on the finished design and be able to see it from a distance, and there'll be a nice clear pattern. So that is my tip, is when you're choosing colors, make sure that they are high contrast. Also look at their shine levels and what their finishes are. Make sure those are contrasting as well. And then don't be afraid to change midway and change your pattern and decide, well, I think actually something a little bit more simplistic would be better with a little bit bigger swatches.